this is gonna be. Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants.
And welcome back to another WWE 2K20. What's up, everybody? It's time to get into, should I say, promos. There's two promos I kind of want to watch, and I think that's all we're going to be watching, because by the looks of it, when I was looking at it earlier, there was some okay matches, but at the same time, it wasn't matches that we probably would want to watch. But to see what Spawn Savage has to say, and by the looks of it, what John Cena's got to say, since he's came back and I finally put him back in, we are going to get this on with starting off with this promo of Spawn Savage coming out. And if we watched Money in the Bank, we saw some great matches, even though real life turned out to be just quite different. Some of it was actually the same, you know. I did the thing of I simulated the Kofi and the Bobby Lashley match, and Bobby won. Real life, Bobby won. I simulated, what else matches we had? The Usos and the Mysterios matches. The Usos won in the game, Usos won in real life. We watch two great matches between Phoenix Nitro and Roman Reigns, and Simply Better AM and the Slime Kid Larry Lewis. Larry taking a win in the match between him and Aaron, and Roman picking up the win between him and Nitro. But here we are, as we are watching Spawn Savage come out. You know, I kind of like that style of the Power Ranger style I kind of put on him. You know, I think it actually looks cool. I feel like I might change up the helmet styles maybe. But moving on to what he's gonna say.
Starts with a bang.
Now, if we know anything about Spawn Savage, that he's been through a lot. He's faced against the Tribal Chief against Aztec Chief, the headed table versus headed table. He's faced against many people through the past that y'all would not know about, since I made him join the WWE in 2006. He's held the title for a very long time, so to know what he could be coming out here for, but probably won't, that Spawn Savage puts his body on the line through everything. And as Spawn Savage calling out the Slime Kid. What the fuck you did someone?
What now?
And here comes the WWE World Heavyweight Champion right now, the Slime Kid, Larry Lewis. See, if I had to put on anything that long time ago, Larry called out Spawn Savage, and they were gonna, I feel like something was about to happen between the two, but then both Spawn Savage and the Slime Kid both got caught up with other opponents, trying to see who's better, trying to see who can still be WWE champion, United States champion. And now I think finally Spawn wants to get down to actually put down the business between these two.
Coming off a little cocky right there.
It's been a while to know that these two brothers go through everything, put everything on the line, and to know that Spawn Savage didn't forget about the last time he got called out by Larry, that he was willing to face against who he had to face off, finish who he had to finish. The same goes with Larry, and to know that tonight is the night that Spawn Savage now calls out the Slime Kid to finally put an effect on who could be better.
Showing the proper respect.
Larry has only won twice to Spawn Savage, but Spawn Savage has beaten Larry at least 100 times. And to know the facts that this rivalry that these two might be putting on will be outstanding, and that they will go through every single link to put it that way.
Mixing it up. No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
And to know that even though Larry's the WWE champion, he knows that he has to hold that champion as long as Spawn Savage has held that championship. But it doesn't matter, because by the looks of Spawn Savage, by the sound of Spawn Savage, because it's coming from me, just like he did when he first joined back in 2006, he waited 3 years. 2006, no title matches, just won his matches. 2007, the same thing. 2008, he did the same thing. Around 2009, he finally faced against Triple H for the WWE Championship, beat him, and then from 2009 all the way to 2019, he's held the championship. By the beginning of 2020, and Spawn Savage showing the Slime Kid on what it's about as he kicks him, but all the way to 2020, he finally retired the title to go do other things.
This one is over. Yeah, the referee just had no other choice.
And now the rivalry between these two brothers is going to be kicking off real well. But he finally let it go, and then that's when we went to go play some Ghost Recon Breaking Point. We did that for about a whole nearly 20 year. Larry picking up the title around WrestleMania time, and now we are in 2021 as Larry is still WWE champion, and by the looks of it, Spawn Savage might wait his 3 years again, and until he hits about a good, I want to say around 2023, I feel like he's gonna finally come back for that title, the title that he's held for a long time, the title that he's gonna continue holding, or that he will continue holding after he wins it, if he wins it. And that's all it takes. And now we are getting on. We just saw we just scan through the match against the Usos against the Street Profits, and I think the Usos won. I wasn't really paying attention because I was talking about how Spawn Savage made his career to hold off 3 years, and then around the 4th year he became WWE champion, and he's held it for so long. And to know that he could be doing the same thing now that he's back, that he's gonna wait the 3 years, and then around, I want to assume, to do it again, that he will go after that championship, because he knows he can prove that he can go through anybody and face against anybody, and then finally become and earn his way to a WWE championship like he did a long time ago. And he's earned that way by always putting that championship on the line, coming out every single night and proving that he is the WWE champion, that he became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, until it was time to finally let it go, because we wanted to do something else. So to know that now we can move that a little bit aside and actually get into this promo, as John Cena, just like in real life, is calling out Roman Reigns. John Cena right here is calling out, well, Roman Reigns. And as you hear the crowd saying, "We're not worthy," and here he is, the tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Wonder what this is about. He looks very focused and ready
and
to
coming
make a
out
Let's listen in
with
as he
Paul
addresses the
Heyman like
WWE
always.
Universe.
I wish there was a way to fix that part, make him actually come out, but you know, he comes out like Brock Lesnar. But when you're teamed with Paul Heyman, I guess you get the Brock Lesnar stuff. And there he is.
The belief is strong. Not making any friends, but not really concerned about it either.
You know, ever since John Cena actually joined back in the WWE, or joined back at Money in the Bank, and I was not even expecting it, but it is good to know that he's back, that he's gonna go after the tribal chief, that he's gonna try his absolute best to take away the Universal Championship from him, even though Roman doesn't have the Universal Championship right here. I do have another Universal mode where it's the actual superstars like in real life. But I don't want to show it on. It's more like the theory type, you know. They do their thing on SmackDown, on Raw, but when it comes to the pay-per-view, that's the one I want to show you as my theory on who will win at whatever pay-per-views are going to be coming up, which is SummerSlam, like John Cena said.
No love between these superstars,
and to know that John Cena is back to take on the head of the table, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, for the Universal Championship, and to top it, that Goldberg is back to try to challenge against the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Bobby Lashley. I can't wait to see that one.
Needs to count the tag.
And Paul Heyman saying his things about the tribal chief, about John Cena, and there's John Cena, and there's Tribal Chief cutting in front of Paul Heyman. Oh, and John Cena landing the first hit, showing that he's not afraid of the Tribal Chief, but the Tribal Chief coming back, throwing John Cena right over the ropes.
And he's heading back in.
And the Tribal Chief just gonna wait. Hold up. I guess he was kind of a little smart to not really go after him.
All the way up. Wow. Niagara driver.
To know that these two men are not. Oh wait, no, John Cena caught it. They're not afraid to go after each other. The Cena Nation versus the Tribal Chief.
Elbow drop. Piercing. DDT.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels.
And I can't wait
He'll be in a good position. What's he gonna do?
to see the storyline in real life and in here between John Cena and Roman Reigns. To know how it's going to end, to know the damage and the destruction that they're going to put each other through as John Cena shoving the referee out the way. It looked like they're trying to go after it. And now we are going to move on, skip through some matches. It was good to know that we could see a match that Spawn Savage is calling out his brother to finish off some business that was supposed to happen a while back ago, but got interrupted by a couple of other superstars. And to know that John Cena is back to challenge the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. But here we are as we are scanning through these matches. Trey versus R-Truth, and the winner of this one will be no other than Trey. Sami Zayn making a call out to Finn Balor. I didn't see that coming. Like, I literally didn't see that one coming in here. I was just scanning through. Lana Torres and Slim Jim versus Tamina and Natalya, and the winner of this match will be no other than Tamina and Natalya. And now we have a fatal 4-way match between Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Red, and my mother Lydia, and the winner of this match will be no other than Red, taking the win and moving on to whatever they could be going for. And then another match between these two right here, Seth Rollins versus H2 Delirious, and the winner of this will be no other than Seth Rollins, like always. And now we have the main event match, Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is back to challenge Bayley for that WWE Championship, or not for the WWE Championship, but I guess to work her way into the championship match. And the winner of this will be no other than Bayley, coming out with the win. And that is our story for tonight. We didn't watch any matches, but we did see two good brawls between Spawn and Slime, and between John and Roman. And you know, I know I need to be a little bit more hyped when it comes to these things. But if you like today's match, or today's card and promos that were showing out, and to know that you learned a little bit more about the Spawn Savage character through his years when he first joined in 2006 all the way to 2021, you know, just leave a like, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get a notification every time I post something new out of wrestling. I might get, I know I keep on saying I might get something new, I just can't think of what to really do on GTA, but I know they do have the new update for the car show and stuff, and I know I need to get another episode of Mud Runners in, but you know, just do all that stuff I told you to do, and I'll see you next time. Peace, one love.